Hi everyone, I'm Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. I'm back with a quick video to finish up this envelope with you. We made this envelope with a collage effect here out of scraps. Well, we had a white envelope and then we put scraps all over it and distressed it. And this is how it came out, really pretty. Here's the front and here's the back. So what I'm doing now is just finishing this up with a little bit of, decorating elements as far as layering. So what I thought I'd do, I picked out a few things here. I've got a piece of trim that I'm going to put right here, and I'm using Fabri-Tac to adhere that on because it is, a type of fabric. And so I have my little glue pad over here, and so I'm just going to put it right on the fabric and kind of do that so that I don't get extra, that I don't need on the envelope. I'm putting that right up here. I think that's where I want it. Yeah, that's kind of where the stamp would go if this was an envelope. And then I'm also using Fabri-Tac on the buttons. So I'm just putting a little bit of that on the back, enough so that it will glue down really good. And I've got kind of dark buttons on this one so that they can show up against the lighter background. If I put lighter buttons, then they won't show up. And I wanted neutral colors to go with this kind of vintagey look that I'm going for on this envelope. So there's that. And then I also picked out this from my scraps, a piece of doily. And when I use doily, I use my glue stick and I just go, kind of gently around the edges. I'm trying to make sure I'm in frame here. Let me move this over a little because I move things around during my little break here. So here's my doily, and I am just going to go around the edges real good. And then I want to glue it to my little glue board here. So what I do on pieces of doily is I'm gentle because I don't want to rip it. And I also kind of get some in the middle. I want it to all be glued down good. That's why you use a glue board so it doesn't get all over the place. And then I get my edges really good. So this is all going to be glued down really good. And I think it's going to stick out a little bit, so I'm going to have to trim. But just right here, this is going. Let me turn it around for a second. Make sure that's where I want it. I think I'm going to I have a stamp here that I might use too. So I think I'm going to put this on this side. And that purple, will dry clear. So just make sure everything's glued down with your doily. And then we'll put this, I guess we'll go ahead and put this little stamp on here. This is a used stamp. I collect used stamps. I cut them out from when I get mail at work. I open the mail at work usually, and I will cut out the stamps. So let's see, turn it back around so you can see good. And I didn't put the stamp where the stamp usually goes because I didn't want to, I didn't want it to be normal, like the stamp goes there, let's put the stamp there. No, I didn't want it to be normal. I wanted it to be different, and kind of trying to think outside the box. So I have my ink pad here and a postmark rubber stamp. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put a postmark on here. Let's put it near the stamp. And I don't know if I want it all over the stamp, or I think I want it to overlap here with the doily and the stamp. So I'm going to put it right here. Okay, I might do another one. Do one more. Let's grungy it up here. Let's see. I want some on the stamp, so I'm going to put one right here. There we go. But I used black because I wanted it to show up. I didn't want it to. I have a brown ink pad too, but I didn't know if that would show up good enough, so I used black here. So that's it. As far as I'm concerned, I believe I'm finished. I might, let me see, I might distress this stamp a little bit more. Don't want my ink to smear or anything. So yeah, just distress up this stamp a little bit, and I don't want to mess up my ink in case it's not dry. So I'm not going to do that right now, but when I think my ink is really nice and dry, I'm going to put a little bit more down there where you see the white. But that's it. I just wanted to come back and finish it up. And, you know, you can do whatever you want, but I have the buttons over here with the trim where the stamp would usually go, and the stamp on this side because I just wanted it to be different and not the norm. So thanks for watching this quick little video, my finish up here. And like I said, if you want me to do more decorating envelopes with my scraps, comment below and I will be glad to do it. I just didn't want to do it over and over and make this video too long, but this is fun for me, so I'll be glad to do some more. Thank you. Have a good day.